This morning, rebel forces are facing more resistance from Gaddafi militias as they approach the city of Sirte, which is Gaddafi's hometown. A U.S. official says a State Department diplomat is now going to Benghazi, where they will meet with rebel leaders for the first time. Meantime, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton meets with dozens of other foreign ministers and diplomats in London to discuss the next steps in Libya, including possible exile for Gaddafi. That follows President Obama's long-awaited speech to spell out his reasons for taking on the Gaddafi regime. CBS News senior White House correspondent Bill Plante joins us with more on all of that. Bill, good morning.
Good morning to you, Erica. The president defended his decision to use military force in Libya. He said that when the interests and values of the U.S. are at stake, he has a moral obligation to act. And he said that he sent military force into Libya to stop a massacre.
We struck regime forces approaching Benghazi to save that city and the people within it. We hit Gaddafi's air defenses, which paved the way for a no-fly zone. And tonight, I can report that we have stopped Gaddafi's deadly advance.
Mr. Obama spoke from the National Defense University rather than the Oval Office in order to de-emphasize the gravity of his decision to use force. He said the NATO alliance would take over leadership of the coalition and that the United States would play a supporting role, lowering the risk and cost of the mission to the American military and taxpayers.
I said that America's role would be limited and that we would not put ground troops into Libya, that we would focus our unique capabilities on the front end of the operation, and that we would transfer responsibility to our allies and partners. Tonight, we are fulfilling that pledge.
The president justified the mission by stating that allowing horrific violence in Libya to escalate would have been a betrayal of who we are as a nation.
Some nations may be able to turn a blind eye to atrocities in other countries. The United States of America is different. And as president, I refuse to wait for the images of slaughter and mass graves before taking action.
Mr. Obama said he continues to believe that Gaddafi must go.
There is no question that Libya and the world would be better off with Gaddafi out of power. I, along with many other world leaders, have embraced that goal and will actively pursue it through non-military means.
But pursuing Gaddafi's ouster by military means, the president argued, would be a mistake.
The dangers faced by our men and women in uniform would be far greater. So would the costs and our share of the responsibility for what comes next. To be blunt, we went down that road in Iraq.
So that leaves open the question of just how to get rid of Gaddafi. And to the president's critics, the endgame here is still unclear. Chris?
Bill Plante at the White House for us this morning. Bill, thank you.